Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add on what we got wrong. Do you?
No, I think we covered every other team.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Biggest surprises. And this one you could also put in what we got wrong. BYU, man. Dude, let me start with this. I got to give credit. I always butcher his name. Kalani Sataki. That dude is a effing stud. We keep teasing this episode that's coming down the pike in a couple of weeks. When we get to our coaches ranking, I am positive that dude's going to be high up there because, dude, in 6 years, he's had 4 10+ win seasons. We had them picked to finish ninth. I went and looked at some previous publications. One in particular that I love is Pick Six Previews. He had them finishing eighth also. And we're gonna have to. I can't even continue. Because Jesus, I love Jamal. Yeah. But yeah, we the job he's done there, man. I was convinced. Especially, I was 98% confident they were gonna have an 8-5 type year
Hmm.
because they lost a quarterback for doing the McNasty. And if you're not familiar with BYU, just Google honor code for BYU. You're not supposed to do the McNasty before you're married, and he did it, and there it's an ultimate no. So
Yeah,
McNasty had to leave the team. He had to get off the team. He was booted. So I was like, and then they had to get like 3 transfer quarterbacks. One was a freshman, and I'm sitting there like, oh, they're. And then they lost some of the wide receivers, and they had a stud running back coming back. But I was like, and then the quarterback they ended up going with, who had a phenomenal season as a true freshman, he was a freshman, but also he didn't come till after the spring. So I was like, oh yeah, it's a lock. And then
yeah.
once again, BYU and their phenomenal coach, Sataki went. I think I'm saying that wrong, but he went like 11-2, ended up in the Big 12 championship game. Like that's my biggest surprise, and also one we just completely butchered.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. And I don't know. I was literally about to say what Jamal's just said there. Um, he just fits BYU football too.
He
You know,
does.
and it's also, winning under the like the restrictions they have of who they can recruit and who can play there and things like that. Like that makes it that much more impressive.
Like Jamal
But
said, I mean, you got to go to other measurements. I don't know if you've seen our group chat. We are not going to explain it here, but there's a thing called Kerbin. Google that. And like my guy Snack says, they're literally trying to make compromises with Jesus.
yeah. Anyhow, let's don't bring the group chat on here. We ain't trying to get canceled. But anyhow, no, I'm like Jamal said though, I wanted part of me wanted to see what he would do at a bigger
I did
school
too.
or a
I did
different
too.
school. But I'll be honest, it was like one of those things like I was like, oh, we get to see this. That's awesome. And then when he announced he was staying, in my heart, I was like, yeah, I'm happy of that. Like that's where he needs to be. So yeah, I'm with you, man. That team just didn't look like they were going to be it. And if if Texas Tech hadn't have bought a team right there in front of them, they'd have been at the top.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's getting to the point, like I mentioned, 4 out of the last 6 seasons, 10 wins or plus, with a couple of 11 wins sprinkled in there. It's getting to the point now where I'm just gonna trust BYU. I'm just gonna trust that dude as long as he's the head coach. Sorry, excuse me. As long as he's the head coach, I'm just gonna trust him, man. I didn't have any other surprises. I don't know if you did. I mean, Arizona, but we talked about that. That was a big surprise to me.
Yeah, that was one I had circled. I'm a little shocked Utah was as good as they were, but
Yeah, next week is the ACC, so you'll have your shot to take a dig at me. So I'm gonna take mine now. Yeah, I was pretty railed on Utah. I was I had my co-host laughing at me, but I laughed at him too on one that was horribly. I think the one I laughed at is more embarrassing than the one you laughed at. I thought there was valid reasons for your Utah skepticism.
Yeah. Next week we'll talk about a team that y'all laughed that I said would be in the ACC championship and they played in the national championship. So
Yeah, I mean it was bad.
but
Yeah, I don't really have any other surprises. I mean we pretty much nailed on what we got right. Those was and all that stuff. But yeah, um I didn't have anything else on surprises. Biggest disappointments. I mean, it's got to be Kansas State. I mean, to me, we was already down on them. Um, Before we get to that, athletes form. Does Baylor turn the corner with DJ? I'm curious to see that next year. I'm still trying to process him being at Baylor. I just do not understand it. I mean, I get
yeah,
his father played there, and I'm glad he's going to Baylor. That's cool and all, but like, I don't know, man. It's still confusing me why other schools didn't jump in on that.
I agree with that. It is confusing, but my only concern with that at Jamal is kind of what we were talking about earlier. The offense wasn't the question. Wasn't supposed to be the question mark last year,
No, the
and
offense
yet,
was fine. It was good. It
yeah.
was the
So
defense. That's my biggest concern.
I don't know how how big a difference he can make from them putting W's in the win column.
And I've kind of gotten to where I'm done with Dave Aranda. I'm kind of out on him. I'm just I think he should have been let go this year. I'm kind of out on the Aranda
I
experience.
think I think they should be up there with biggest disappointments.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Because yeah, we had him a little too high. But I think most people were pretty high going in on Baylor. I tend to remember there was a lot of people saying Baylor, watch out for them, especially the offensive side of things. That concern is huge, especially if your head coach is a defensive guy. Yeah, and the defense. Honestly, Baylor fans are probably going to look back and go, "Man, how did we waste?" Not they didn't have like a generational offense, but it was good. It scored a lot of points. I ain't looked at the advanced stats or nothing.
Yeah.
But it was pretty damn good. It seemed like they were in a shootout every freaking week. But the
It was
defense.
better than 3-6 in the Big 12.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. That offense should have never went 3-6. Absolutely embarrassing. Kansas State though, that I was already down on them, but I didn't expect like 6-6. I was a little bit more up on them than 6-6. Everything at Kansas State just felt bad from the beginning. Right, starting right there in Dublin, Ireland, playing Iowa State, like, and then like just the whole season felt off. Like there was a
Yep.
vibe that just felt. You had the head coach get quite emotional in some press conferences. Hell, he looked like he was beat the hell and back by week 4, and you just something felt like I don't have anything on the field really to dissect on what went wrong and stuff, but like just other than just like the vibes there felt extremely off from week 1 or week 0.
Yeah, week 0.
I mean, the
Um
week 0 featured the quarterback's dad and brother apparently fist fighting each other in the streets of Ireland, Dublin,
yeah,
Ireland. So
that's
that to me
right.
was like the sign.
That summed up their season.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. No, I'm with you. It did feel weird watching Kansas State this year. Honestly, watching them, you felt like you were watching a better football team than you were. Like they should be. Like, why are they losing this game? Why? It just, I don't know. It felt weird.
yeah. Topic for
Um,
another day. Oh, go ahead. Sorry,
no, no, no. I was Go ahead.
I'm bad about cutting you off. My bad. No, a topic for another day. I'd love to see Nebraska back in the Big 12. Outside of that, both Kansas schools were underwhelming. Yeah, well, there's a lot of schools I think we all would, us diehards, would love to see back in their original conferences. Hell, not to go on a tirade, we are not going to sidetrack the show, but I mean, there's a few SEC teams I wish would get the hell out and go back to the Big 8 or Big 12, wherever the hell they came from. But anyway, yeah, the Kansas schools were underwhelming. Not only Kansas State, it was Kansas too. I was pretty underwhelmed on Kansas too, man. Really underwhelmed. Especially Kansas's coach is just like a Willie Fritz to me. Like I just trust him, and it just
Yeah.
didn't. It didn't look good. It didn't look good, and I don't feel good about next year either. Any other disappointments you had before we got a shorter show tonight, man? This was jam packed, but we getting to the
Yeah.
end.
We kind of, well, when you didn't, when you have three segments and one of them takes up 3 pages because of everything you got wrong, you can fly through it pretty quick.
Yeah,
But um, no, I don't think so. Um, I think, I mean, we didn't get it wrong, but I think Colorado, like Colorado had, I mean, look, if you watch this show, you know me and you love prime time. We love Dion.
I'm a
Um,
diehard
he
Cowboys fan. Dion is God to me.
had finally Dion played for the Falcons.
I know he played for the
So
Cowboys.
anyhow, um, he finally got Colorado back on the map. You get it moving in the right direction. You know, you put two guys in the NFL that are getting some attention, and everybody knows they came. Like you just put Colorado back on the map,
And
and
then it
then you just done.
crashed and burned. Like they missed an opportunity. I think Prime missed an opportunity. I
That's
think
my whole thing is yes,
they
you
missed a golden opportunity.
because I think that was the question, right? We said it. Shador's gone. You know, your son's gone. Are you going to be bought in and still be the same coach and you know keep things moving and had it? I think you had Colorado there. Um,
Yeah,
and but now it's like oh, it's exactly what we thought.
yeah, yeah. Like we said, he missed a. It was a golden opportunity, man. You missed out on a golden opportunity, a chance to get this thing going, even up some more. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised he stuck around after Shador left.
I was
I'm
too.
glad he did because I was hoping we was going to get more exciting stuff out of Colorado. My brother lives in Colorado, not too far from Boulder. He used to work right there by the campus. Went to a lot of games. He's not a Colorado fan, but yeah, and he would call me and tell me all the excitement and this atmosphere in a town that hadn't had it and since the 90s, and I was excited for it, and I'm a big Dion guy, but yeah, I just and then he got his health issues, and I'm genuinely shocked he's still going at it. But at the same time, somebody brought up a good point. Why wouldn't you, when you're getting paid this kind of money? Why you're not going to just voluntarily give it up?
Yeah,
Um, and I
yeah,
get
dude.
Dion made a lot of money in the pros as a cowboy. Um, what he's remembered for the most. Uh,
I forgot he was a cowboy.
oh man, but anyway, he yeah, just disappointing overall. All right, let's get into Jamal brought up a good point with him. Quarterback play was so trash they never figured out until late in the season. Yeah, the quarterback play was absolutely miserable. Just it was disastrous. All right, well, let's do a little look ahead before we end the show. A little look ahead at 2026, man. Let's talk about some teams. I only wrote down one, but we can talk about more. But some teams that we're kind of already buying some stock in, maybe for